Hi, I'm Julia, and this is Mailbag Monday. Every Monday, I'm going to come into the group and answer one or two questions from group members, those questions that you asked when you requested access to the group. And I'm only going to be posting these inside this group from now on. It's just as a thank you for participating and being so engaged. So I took some notes. What are we going to do today? This week, I have two questions that are somewhat interrelated. What narrative should we use on different social media platforms? And do you tell the same story across all social media platforms? To start, I will say that, of course, you should repurpose your great stories across platforms. So you can and you should. So which platforms should you use? Now, I always say that this is such a crazy question for me to answer because I don't know anything about your nonprofit. That would be like a complete stranger coming up to me in the grocery store and saying, hey, where should I buy a house? I don't know. Use the social media platforms that are used by your audience, the people that you want to see and read and hear the story, the people that you want to be exposed to the story. Use the platforms that you like and use the platforms where you really think that you can add genuine value and be of service. So social media is a value exchange. I say this all the time. Your audience gives you their time and attention, and you have to give them some kind of incentive. You can't force people to join you. You have to entice them. And the best way to inspire people to join you and to embrace your ideas is to tell a great, compelling story. So if you have a great story, the story is the gold. And Andrew Goodman from the Goodman Center says that. The story is the gold, and then you mold it based on the platform that you want to use. So you make it a bracelet or a ring or a necklace or a watch or whatever you want to make it. So for instance, you're going to tell your story differently at a gala reception. You're going to tell it differently at a cocktail party, differently in your annual appeal, your email appeal. You're going to craft it differently for Instagram. You're going to craft it differently for Twitter, right? So you mold the narrative based on the different platforms where you are sharing it. Now, the way you do this is based on the unique strengths of each platform. So this is why understanding and recognizing the strengths of each social media platform is so imperative to success, and why you can't really just automate everything all the time and cut and paste. So telling a long form story on Twitter doesn't work for obvious reasons, character count. But telling a 2-sentence story on your blog doesn't work either. So take some time, know what works best for each platform. For example, videos and especially live streaming videos work best on Facebook. Tweets with hashtags that tag other accounts work best on Twitter. Eye-catching, colorful photos work on Instagram. Vertical infographics and vertical graphics get a lot of traction on Pinterest. So understand the strengths of each platform and mold and share your stories accordingly. All right, thank you, and I will see you next Monday.